get ready to play this. It's about done downloading. This is something I wanted to play DLC for a little while, so I'm gonna jump into it and start from scratch. It's almost ready to launch. Thank you for the follow, Vominitry. Let's get started. Nice. There we go. Alright, everyone's in the game now. Let's get this thing going. Oh, there's a commercial going. There we go. Let's start a new game. Let's see. Which is the original version? Stories? There's more stories? Oh, I see. This just adds more stuff here. Okay. Let's see. That's kind of cool. Oh, I didn't mean to press continue. Oh, shit. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, this is an old story. Let's not do that. I wonder if I can delete all that. Let's see, options. Okay, Dead Man Switch is the original story. There we go. New game. Dead Man Switch. Do it on normal for now. I'm gonna be a male. What race should I be? Troll, orc, dwarf, elf, human. Kinda wanna be an orc. Troll seems cool too. +1 to body for orcs. Depends on what kind of character I want to be, I guess. Quickness 9. Quickness 11 for them. I get more strength. So I'd be more of a brute guy with him. Thanks CM Tire. Thanks Zero Lix for the follow. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with orc. Oh shit, this is awesome. Physical adept. Rigger, shaman, decker, mage, street samurai. Totally going street samurai. What is my orc gonna? Ooh, that's awesome. Like the mohawk look. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Miller Edrin. Can't change his hairstyle, can I? Oh, I see, it's locked. That's actually fine. Thanks for the follow, Palger. Let's keep this thing going. Continue the stats. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running in the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is your an attribute or skill rating can be increased by something karma equal to the next incremental rating. Okay. So right now my body is at 5, my quickness is at 3, and my range combat's at 1. I don't really need range combat now. Can I get rid of that? No. I only have 5 points to spend. I'm not gonna be a smart dude. I'm gonna be a fighter dude. So I need to get good with close combat. So 1. Melee weapons. Yeah. 1. That leaves me with 3 points to spend. From there. I don't want armor really, but let's see. Let's dodge. I don't have enough to spend on dodge. If I'm gonna use close quarters, I'm gonna use shotgun too. Yeah, that's good. I need a little bit of quickness eventually, but I should be okay with that for now. Many runners use a street name, handle, or working name, names as Half-Jack or Lady Z, while others stick to their given name or adopt a nickname. Please. Cool Dad. Because why not? The down and out. Continue. Oh boy. My apartment. 2054. It's some time. A slip of paper with your bank balance enough to cover you through the end of the week. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, and that kind of thing. For your contacts. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Most of the people I know are dead. The list goes on. All are either dead or just dead ends, or just plain dead. Yeah, it seems that way. Do I have anything to do? It's nothing to do. Answer my vid phone. Get a job, any job, answer your vid phone. This is my vid phone, huh? The screen leaps to life, making you squint against the brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Oh, Sam. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard you for months. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. So when you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you had a big payday and you're living the high life on the hog somewhere. Hey, what's up, Heron? How's it going? Hey, you remember that Raku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon in the docks afterwards? I really had you back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Uh-oh. Flashback. New Larry. Sangoma is an Ermin shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Cool Dead. We're out in the open. Ready to bolt? Our fixer house is the run. Thanks and for doubt. We wait. Late for another appointment, Sangoma? Your call. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd never saw anybody die. Dowd never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Cool Dead. It's wet and the rain feels like acid, and I want out of here. We wait for the money. That's why we do anything, right? Yeah, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. I don't know, Cool Dead. Sam is a good guy. Can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways a Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Does it smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he's at the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down. It wasn't for the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead. Spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. No, Cool Dead. I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry's was to cover Dowd. Something dawned on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you didn't geek? Hear noise. How come you couldn't geek the guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder into the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? He stops, and a smile slowly appears on his face. Looks that way. Sorry, Cool Dad. I kind of like you. I just like money better. We've got incoming. New Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my Renaku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Cool Dad. At least we have each other. Buy you a drink after this? You owe me several. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Excuse me. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move in its parameters. Additional tutorial information will be available from the reference guide. Okay, oh, dude, Larry not dead. There, now he's dead. Got him. Oh, shit. I don't have a sword. Okay. Missed. God damn it. Got him. He needs to get cover. Shoot. Yes. Nice shot. Nice. Took them all down. Is there anybody else? I think that's it. Just in case. Oh shit, new bad guys. Let's see what we can do here. Just go to the other side. Missed. Yeah, I expected that. Let's reload. Nailed him. Oof. Oof. Luckily, they're not good shots. Reload. Take a shot. Oh, wow. Shit, there's two more coming. Oh, no. Shit. Get in cover. You. Nice shot. Oh no, the shotgun's going crazy. Good, he missed. What's she doing? Oh shit. Some kind of demon thing. Shooting fireballs too. Oh. It's not good. Okay, hit him. Nailed him. Took him down. No line of sight on her though. Can I just skip? Can. Okay. Let's jump over here. Let's take a shot at him. Didn't do good. A lot of damage, but worth a shot, I guess. Oh, fuck. Missed. What you mean? Got him. Okay, we got this, Uh-oh. Sagoma lowers her gun. Hi, Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing is heavy, and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Part of the life, Sam. You know that. You did good. Did good, Sam. Good job. You were born for this gig, Cole did. Me? Not so much. I think I'm gonna have to hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I'll find a safe house out of town. Lay low. Renraku has a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. Hey, electrical longboard. Be right back. Oh, it looked like I crashed the game. Hopefully I can get back there quickly. Thanks for the follow, say non. I'll be right back and do something real quick. Oh, did it start all over? Shoot. I'm gonna do this real quick. This is worse than the first time. What's up, Thronezilla? How are they missing? They have like a really good flank on me and everything. Boom. Missed. Okay, well that's how I missed. Dead. Dead. Not dead. Jeez. There we go. Now they're coming from behind. Shots. Oh, nice. Got them both. Almost dead. Oh! They're missing like crazy though. And now she's gonna summon her little friend. That did actually hurt. Okay. You reload. Boom. Oh shit. One shot. Let's reload. No one actually got hurt this time. This is actually a better round. Missed, okay. Hey, Press One. How's it going? Perez 1. I'm just missing. Jeez. There we go. He didn't die. There we go. You okay, Sam? That was a hell of a thing. You did good. You were born for this gig, cool dad. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, and stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Me? I do this. It's the only life I know. Well, you're a dumbass. And I'll drink to you when you're dead. Aw, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink on me. How's your night going, Perez? You stare at Sam's face on your calmly, shake off the memory. Focused. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I died? Who would care? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse? Thanks for the follow, Mr. Kuroki. Better or worse? Your name's at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a Denman switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive, with a conviction, or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Menger, and McCain, when the job is done. Don't know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Menger, and McCain has installed a secure, dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when your task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Sam straightens up. Talk seriously. First time. Look, cool dad. I've led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people. Hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I say... I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. Thank you, Big Up, for the follow. I hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Thank you, Token Reaper, and Sprayed Triple H. Your plane hits the SeaTac. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step into the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Set up a little bit so I can breathe better. Smells like death and bleach in here. I'm in the back. The smell of death and decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Hovering over the recently departed, a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job, a little more than you'd want to expect from someone in the chop shop trade." As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though. It might be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do you for, sir?" "Are you the coroner?" "I am John Dresden, the organ grinder's branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too." "And you are?" "I am Cool Dead." "I am Cool Dead. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder." He frowns. "Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." "I see. Well, you're right, he's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens." "So who told you he was dead?" I'm not going to tell him with the money, that's stupid. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping suspicion from his face. "A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here." Everybody runs in Shadowrun. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Not my title. That's what Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He, or she, always removes an internal organ from the victim. Thank you for the follow, both of you beautiful people. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Delicious. A trophy hunter. What was it? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. What about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing. The third had a spleen removed. Dresden, get out here! Uh-oh, that guy's pissed. Let's see what's in here. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face is an ashen white. for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it out. Next to Sam, there are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Get business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Look at the cred stick. It's a standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. The cred stick. You slot the cred stick into your PDA. 300 yuan is added to your account. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in their hand. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we are arguing. We have been so long to say I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Okay, let's go see what's going on over here. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of the central casting. If you ignore the tusk, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you could smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this new Rippervic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper's case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand and knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So, I'm looking for a whacked out surgeon? Probably. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. What a racist jerk. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? I don't want to tell him who I am. New in town. If you're new in town, let me first tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you're on the back here on the slab. What a jerk. What a jerk. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or in a box this week and claiming my promotion. Hands off. Very good. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head on one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor. After a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work. so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that about the mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in this scenario? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of yen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other cheap shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who uses scalpels? Doctors will learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners. But neither profession uses them as much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlives. You'd probably like it. Me? I'm not really the outgoing type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around these body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, I'll go do that then. Let me steal your shit while I'm at it too. The cold storage drawer labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat says 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. One quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up from the morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples, and some schematic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Justin thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The last river victim. Do you know him? Sam? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Jack yells towards the other side of the room. John! Is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. Thought you can help him out, maybe. Even stop them moping around and shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Call me Cool Dad. Nice to meet you. Well, sounds like you're taking a deep dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Son the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kabuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Thank you for the follow, Mike Capani. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Ew. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers. Thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smells. And you get the impression he didn't work out. That didn't work out so well for the gangsters. Kick their asses. Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day at this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body and less than a block away from this union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I can use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place where Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on a deal though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. It's true, dude. It's true. What do you say? Yeah, let's do it. Great. I've been hounding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangsters. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morning in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? All I've got here is that you look like you handle yourself. So ready for an evening out of the town? I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. Let's go see what happens. Out to the Barrens. The Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, and add a dash of tourist trap. And you've got a recipe for mean as hell. Sorry, I have a cold. I'm like dying here. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering in the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. What's up, hooker lady? Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a magnet card reader at the front. Okay, so I have some stuff now. Oh shit, guys. Oh. What a jackass. Let's do this. Beat his ass. Nice. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Same dreck in every city these days. True, I've been around, but Seattle's still a runner's paradise as far as I'm concerned. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with these Halloweeners. They're Halloweeners. Because they got wiener. Where are the Halloweeners? What's up, man? The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you. But you look like you handled yourself in your fight. We need some help. What's the problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market. Thank you, GG, for the follow. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them off anymore. But no one will stand up to them. And Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market at? This is down the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. But Sarah, what does she want? Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's in my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners are stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning in those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the streets all day, shaking down anyone who wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know better. These streets, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Don't worry about your own skin. Well, their leader's a big troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a wiener. Yup, that's him. They're gonna be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks you over, then nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. We're gonna fight. We're gonna kill some motherfuckers. Let's do it. Why am I whispering? I don't know why I'm whispering. The wieners. Oh, probably by the jack-o'-lantern, huh? Well, let's go help this guy first. Thank you for the follow, Marsad. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience is fading fast, and it looks like he's about to start breaking things. Ah, who the hell are you? I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, Ice, get this guy. Oh shit. Did she run away? Boom, bitch. Oh shit, I one-shot at her. Cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Please, it's the least we can do. I don't need it. Oh, I should have just taken it, huh? Damn it. Thank you. You're welcome, bitch. Let's see. Spend karma. I don't really have enough to spend. Close combat. Oh, I do have enough to spend. There we go. I don't have any cyberware. Am I hurt right now? Okay, I'm full hit points. Let's do this. Don't hurt me. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt them. These guys I want to hurt. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward, and we are going to plant you right here. There. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these agents would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea. Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Oh, shit. Oh, well, they suck. Halloweeners. Really protected them though. Shit. That's not good. Let's smack her with that bit. Oh, really? You missed. Shit. That's not good. Oh. Die. Jeez. Dead. Dead. Okay. Oh. Nailed him. Thank you for the follow, Thermal Dude. Oh, smacked in the face. You're dead, Jake. Dead. Oh, shit. Nice. Whoa, Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? Jake smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot-out sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul just means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's profit in it. You're right, let's finish this. Oh, Drek. Shit, we just moffed him. That was pretty sweet. You get anything out of that? Just karma? Okay. Let's see. Well, now what? Talk to this guy. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar. Thanks for the follow, Phobotix. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stand of Redmond streets. The troll working in the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Nope, I was closed when it happened, but hey, it's the Barons. A back alley killing, nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people, you know, folks with SINs. The Barons? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on here is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. See you around, man. Bobby. Hey, chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner would have in his back pocket. Let's see what we have. Kamikaze. Combat sending and boosts great body. Cool. Nitro. Cool. I'll take one of those. Have frag grenades? Let's go over here. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You've got a great view of the alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened here? She grunts. Sure. I was close to closing up when I heard a couple series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Hell no, around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Thank you for your time. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the chapter here for today. Pick it up later this week. I'm gonna throw this on YouTube tomorrow. We're gonna check it out. Maybe make this the game I'll play on Thursdays. I'll see you guys later.